नमस्कार। इंट्रोडक्शन के लिए धनखड़ जी को मेरा धन्यवाद और मंच पर विराजमान वरिष्ठ हरियाणा के नेतागण और सांसदगण सबको प्रणाम करते हुए आई टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एड्रेस the media from Haryana, mostly from Panchkula. Chandigarh, sorry. Dhankardji has explained as to why and in what context this is happening. Between September 17th and October 7th, all over the country, ministers in central government, ministers in some of the BJP ruled state governments, and also party workers are going around the country undertaking the principle of Seva and Samarpan. We will undertake Seva, marking the birthday of the Honorable Prime Minister, and through that period, dedicating ourselves for further service to the nation. And in that context, I am here to talk about, in the last 7 years, what are the kind of steps we have taken for the economy that directly or indirectly Indian economy is getting stronger. And this is not an ordinary period. It's a period which saw very many changes which were beyond our control. Particularly the corona pandemic, which now has lasted in some form or the other 1.5 years. But before that, I also want to recall that Prime Minister Modi completes 20 full years of serving the nation as an elected representative of the people in one or the other capacity. From the time he became the Chief Minister of Gujarat till today, where 7 years have gone as Prime Minister of this country, there is a consistent philosophy which governs our economic activities. एक philosophical root आधारित आर्थिक व्यवस्था में सुधार हो रही है. आर्थिक व्यवस्था में सबको मन में रखते हुए कार्यक्रम भी और स्कीम्स भी चला रहे हैं. वो फिलॉसफी आप सबको मालूम है, सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास. और इस अगस्त 15 को हमने ये भी जोड़ा है, प्रधानमंत्री जी के भाषण के द्वारा वी गॉट टू नो दैट वी आर एडिंग ऑल्सो सबके प्रयास. सो सबका विश्वास के बाद सबका प्रयास भी. So in a way, everybody is being brought in as bhagidari in a economic activity which has to go in not small changes but transformational changes. So the Indian economy has to have very big transformational changes and not marginal every year incremental change happening. Last year it was like this year it has gone that much. It's a belief that major transformational changes should happen for the current generation and also the forthcoming generations to benefit from all the changes. But even as this was going on, you had Corona coming in, and as a result, industry bhi, chote ho, bade ho, they are changing their ways of business. There's a lot of digitization happening. There's a lot of robotics coming into manufacturing. Even small businesses are benefiting from supply chains which are a lot more mechanized, a lot more linked through digital. So rapid changes are happening, and in this rapid change, the philosophy of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, and now Sabka Prayas is not forgotten. That is why you find that even as we are talking of ease of doing business and improving, facilitating businesses to do their work without worrying about license है, उसको renew करना है, इसको टैक्स भरने के लिए 1000 फॉर्म्स भरना है, या इंस्पेक्शन में कोई आएगा उससे बात करना, ये सब को हटा हटा करके we are simplifying that process. That will benefit small and big. But this side, where people don't have resources, or people don't have properties, or people don't have, okay, so that people at the back are not affected. So when people don't have properties, so people don't have resources, how will they get liquidity? How will they get credit from banks to do their business? This is not a small problem. In most developing countries, the allegation would be those who have the money, those who have the capital are able to improve and earn more. But what about those who don't have anything? I want to underline the fact that BJP's Vichardhara, the ideology itself, is linked on two major understandings. That you have to be sarvasparshi. You have to reach out and touch everybody in the society. And you have to be sarvavyapi. You have to be prevalent and present in all parts of the economy, society, country. So your Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas and Sabka Vishwas also should include those who don't have any resources. They don't have 1 acre of land to go keep it in the bank as security and take loan. What do you do with those people? That is why, without making my introductory speech too long, I'll just flag 3 or 4 major schemes, all of which are there for you. I'm sure at different points in time you would have tested. Ye ho rahi hai ki nahi ho rahi? Is it just a promise? Is it reaching the ground or not? I'm sure you would have tested. So for people who have no security to offer, जमीन जायदाद जिनके पास नहीं है, उनका भी बिजनेस करने के लिए थोड़ा फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन के लिए ही 2014 में ही प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने जनधन अकाउंट ओपन किया है. एंड व्हाट डज दैट डू? एट दैट टाइम, आप मीडिया में वरिष्ठ लोग हैं, आपको याद होगा बहुत सारे लोग प्रधानमंत्री जी को मजाक उड़ाए कि जीरो बैलेंस अकाउंट है जी, इनको अकाउंट ओपन करके कौन इसका सर्विस करेंगे, बैंक कहां से खर्च उठाएंगे, इनका सर्विस करने वाले कौन है, क्योंकि हर अकाउंट के लिए थोड़ा कम फीस बैंक ले लेते हैं. मगर तब से लेकर आज तक मैं लगातार हर साल का एक नया स्कीम आपके सामने गिन सकती हूं, जिससे एकदम निम्न वर्ग के लोग के लिए कुछ ना कुछ उनके अपने कारोबार चलाने के लिए बैंक के द्वारा कुछ क्रेडिट फैसिलिटी, फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन, डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट ट्रांसफर, ये सब हुआ है प्रधानमंत्री जी के पहले कार्यकाल में. जनधन अकाउंट टुडे हैज मोर देन 1 lakh crore as deposit. I'm not giving you exact amount, but I can give you the data. 80 करोड़ से ज्यादा लोग को उससे बेनिफिट मिल रही है. 40 करोड़ से ज्यादा अकाउंट्स है. अगेन आई विल गिव यू द डेटा. मगर उनसे, उस जनधन अकाउंट से आज कितनी दूर तक वो पहुंच गए हैं, ये भी हम समझना है, क्योंकि वो आर्थिक सुधार, आर्थिक आगे बढ़ाने के लिए जो कदम उठाया जा रहा है, उनमें वो सबका रोल है. Only because you have Jan Dhan account, only because you're giving direct benefit transfer, only because they have some kind of a know your client, KYC, जो बैंक में उपयोग में आता है, आज उनको मुद्रा लोन मिल रही है. आज उनको स्टैंड अप के नाते हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जहां भी एक बैंक का ब्रांच है, वहां वो एक एससी को, एक एसटी को, एक महिला को, हर बैंक, हर ब्रांच के, उनके अपने हर ब्रांच के द्वारा स्टैंड अप स्टार्टअप लोन्स दे रहे. और आप, मैं जरूर हरियाणा में एक कार्यक्रम चलाऊंगी और आप सबको उसमें इनवाइट करूंगी. आप आके देख लीजिए बैंकों के द्वारा आज कितना पहुंच है कि स्मॉलेस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट, स्मॉलेस्ट ब्लॉक लेवल में भी अगर एक पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक का ब्रांच है, उधर कम से कम एक एससी, एक एसटी, एक महिला को उनके अपने कारोबार चलाने के लिए पैसा मिल रही. और हर साल, पिछले 5 साल से हर साल मिल रही है नया नया लोगों को. सो मुद्रा, स्टैंड अप, और जो सड़क पे अगेन बिना प्रॉपर्टी, बिना जायदाद, कुछ भी रेडी पटरी में सब्जी, फूल, फल बिकने वाला का भी आज लोन्स मिल रही है उनके अपने धंधा चलाने के लिए. मैं इसको क्यों इतना विस्तार से बोल रही हूं? अगर ये अर्बन फिनोमिनन आपको लगता है, नहीं, ये रूरल भी है. ब्रांच बैंक का हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में सिर्फ शहरों में नहीं रहता, रूरल एरियाज में भी रहता है. और ये स्वावलंबन, पीएम स्वावलंबन is the one with which all these street based vendors are getting their money. If this is very urban based activity, if we think in the rural, Swamitva, PM Swamitva, using drones in villages, however small your holding is, उसका बॉर्डर डीमार्ट करके उनको छोटा सा उनका जमीन का पत्र दिया जा रहा है आजकल, so that in rural areas, how difficult is it for a poor person who owns a small piece of land to be dependent on the panchayat or anybody, some big man in the village saying, हाँ ये तो उनका है, मगर बोलने में कुछ नहीं है फायदा. जब उनके पास उसका कागज रहता है, जाके बैंक से वो बोल सकते हैं ये मेरा है, ये सिक्योरिटी रख लो, मुझे कुछ दो, घर बनाऊंगा मेरे अपना. For everyone, that piece of land document is an identity of self-respect. He believes that this is now his and therefore is able to monetize based on it. ये सब मैं इतना विस्तार से इसीलिए बोल रही हूं कि सबका साथ, सबका विकास का रूपरेखा छोटे को इंक्लूड करके ही लेके जाना. बिजनेस को ईज करो और जिससे उनका बिजनेस कराना आसान होता है, जिससे एम्प्लॉयमेंट भी बढ़ता है. सो a comprehensive picture of the economy, and on that several things, IBC, then I list out a lot of kanun, GST, labor code, IBC for small in the name of pre-pack, which we passed in the recent budget session, limited liability partnership. I'm purely listing out those things which pertain to Ministry of Finance and Corporate Affairs, which have a bearing on big and small industries. Factoring. I'll take 1 minute to explain what it is. You do business, you've sold some service to somebody, he doesn't pay you in time, but it will come sometime. To go and discount this bill, only some authorized people can do. There were only 9 such authorized all over the country. But you know the vistar in which small and medium enterprises are present all over the country. If they have to go search for this, one of the 9 and discount their bill, when will they get their money? So today, after that factoring bill, there are nearly 9,000 factoring agents who will discount the small businessman's bill so that he gets his money quickly and he can carry on with his business. Like that, a lot of thoughtful steps have been taken. One more and I'll finish. You can ask me questions. The Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Scheme institution, which is there, used to give 50,000 rupees for any deposit which is lost in a bank or cooperative bank which is no longer functioning. वो दिवाला में चला रहे हैं, उसीलिए आरबीआई उनके ऊपर कंट्रोल ले आए और आपके छोटा डिपॉजिट उसमें फंस गए, आपको पैसा नहीं मिल रहा. जैसे अभी पंजाब एंड महाराष्ट्र कोऑपरेटिव पीएमसी बैंक का चला रहा है पिछले 2 साल से. So that was raised to 1 lakh much before we came. But that 1 lakh, in 2019, I remember bringing the legislation, was increased to 5 lakhs. Now, after increasing to 5 lakhs, it waited because only when that resolution happens, somebody comes and buys that bank, और रिजर्व बैंक के द्वारा उसका रेसोल्यूशन कुछ ना कुछ तरीके में हो गया है, तब आपको मिलेगा ये इंश्योरेंस का पैसा जो कानूनन आपको मिलता है. We made a change this time and said we will not wait for resolution. After the Reserve Bank puts that पाबंदी, उससे 90 days के अंदर डिपॉजिटर को पैसा देना चाहिए. वो लागू हो गया है कानून पारित होने के बाद. That today 21 such cooperative banks, inclusive of PMC Bank, depositors will get 5 lakhs in their hands before November 29th, when the 90 days time ends. So, for the 21 banks, on which cooperative banks, most of them, for which the Reserve Bank had brought in some restriction because there's something wrong, they do a forensic audit. After that, they may, sell the institution or go for a liquidation. For 21 such cases, our legislation, which was primarily PM's concern, he said, what is going on? Small depositors are suffering. Will they not get the money? So we made this legislative provision. We brought in the amendment. 5 lakhs will now be available to them. Like that. So the economic picture is not wanting small, marginal, incremental changes, but transformational changes. And for that, we are not forgetting the small and medium who don't have money in their hand, who don't have security, but we're giving them a lot of opening to have credit facility. And the big or the small should be able to do in a free and fair manner. So it includes everybody. It reaches out to everybody. And I'm glad to hear from the Honorable Chief Minister of Haryana that he has taken this one very main scheme. I'm so happy to hear it. That number of fraudulent ghost accounts have all been removed from the public entitlement schemes. As a result, both Haryana Sarkar and Kendra Sarkar have saved money. And he is now bringing in a scheme which has already started in implementation for identifying every family where there could be at least 1 or 2 members who have not received, even though they are eligible, some scheme. So he's widened the net, included many more people, and made all the central and state schemes talking to each other so that no one in the family gets left out. So that is a very, very imaginative, well-conceived scheme which will benefit those who need it to be benefited. So broadly, I've explained this, but I'm sure through your questions we'll be able to speak more. Thank you.
हाँ जी, ऐसे बोलिए.
No, I was looking if somebody is.
Yes.
आप चलाएंगे?
हाँ, हरे राम जी, हरे राम. 1 मिनट.
आप मुझे क्षमा करना, क्योंकि मिडिल क्लास का डिस्क्रिप्शन आपके मन में क्या है ये तो मुझे मालूम नहीं हो रही है. एक मिनट. मिडिल क्लास इज अ वेरी ब्रॉड स्पेक्ट्रम. इसमें अफोर्डेबल हाउसिंग स्कीम के लिए उनका इंटरेस्ट रेट के लिए इंटरेस्ट सबवेंशन, उनको इनकम टैक्स में उसका सर्टन टू सम एक्सटेंट दे आर गिवन रिलैक्सेशन. सीनियर सिटीजन्स के लिए वयोवंदना योजना के द्वारा इंटरेस्ट सबवेंशन. And also during the corona, for all those who have lost jobs, 15,000 rupees or lesser if they are earning, we have given through the EPFO schemes so that they can be taken back. That taken back was only up to this year March, this year June, then now it has been extended to next year also, 2022 March tak. So I can list out every such thing which, even for that matter, there are people who belong to middle class but are doing other works, for whom through their banks we are also giving benefits. And as it is, a lot more need to be done for rejuvenating employment, but the data currently available shows that recruitments have all started again. People are going back to work. Whether it is pre-COVID or even better than COVID is not something I want to get into now, but attention is being paid so that people can get back to the jobs. So it is middle class ka varnan or also jobs, दोनों में there are replies that I can give.
डॉक्टर धीमान, एक मिनट. गुप्ता जी इसके बाद.
असर जरूर पड़ा. कितना का विवरण मेरे हाथ में रेडी नहीं है, मैं जरूर दिलाऊंगी, धनखड़ जी को दूंगी, आपको पहुंचाएंगे. Definitely a control over fake currency was brought in. फेक करेंसी कंट्रोल करने में, क्योंकि वो एक डिनोमिनेशन का नोट, 2 डिनोमिनेशन का नोट पूरा सिस्टम से हटाया गया. उसके तहत जरूर ब्लैक मनी और such fake currency, particularly in the northern regions which was coming in and also the eastern regions where they were coming in, have all definitely been stopped. Whether now newer fake currency is coming or not, वो अलग चर्चा है, मगर जरूर वो बात. दूसरा, that it had a bearing on terrorism funding was also some of the things which have been observed being controlled post that. So दोनों इन बातों के ऊपर जो डिमोनेटाइजेशन के द्वारा एक्शन हुआ, उससे जरूर पॉजिटिव असर पड़ा है.
गुप्ता जी इसके बाद.
केंद्र सरकार और राज्य सरकार सब भी जीएसटी लागू करने के समय ही पेट्रोल और डीजल को कानूनन ऑलरेडी इंक्लूड कर दिया है. It's already made. There is a provision made in the GST law that petrol and diesel can be in GST. and having brought it in, अभी काउंसिल जब भी तय करेगा इतना रेट में आना है, वो रेट निर्णय होने के बाद वो भी आसानी से जोड़ जाएगा. So there is no new amendment or anything like that to be made in the GST law for petrol and diesel. मगर काउंसिल तय करना है कि कब ले आना है, कितने रेट पर ले आना है. जब काउंसिल मैं बोलती हूं, उसका मतलब है केंद्र और राज्य सरकारों के द्वारा पूरे काउंसिल में जितने भी मेंबर्स है वो सब तय करेंगे. सो कोई एक सेक्शन, मतलब सेंटर या स्टेट, कोई एक सेक्शन इसको रोक नहीं रहा, मगर उचित समय में सबके सहमति से ले आना जीएसटी का काम है.
शर्मा जी. नहीं, कम करना और ज्यादा करना इस मैटर विच अराइसेस ओनली आफ्टर जीएसटी में इसका एक स्थान मिलने के बाद ही ना. जो आइटम जीएसटी में है इतने पर है, उसके ऊपर कम ऊपर करने का चर्चा तब होगा जब ऑलरेडी ये अंदर आ गया. अभी तो अंदर नहीं है. शेयर मार्केट का विषय में, मार्केट हैज इट्स ओन अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ व्हाट इट डील्स विद कंपनीज. इसमें हम ये ना बोलें कि आजकल कंपनीज लिस्टिंग और रेगुलेशन के अंदर जितनी भी ट्रांसपेरेंसी आया है, लिस्टेड कंपनीज का एकदम ट्रांसपेरेंट तरीके से उनका बोर्ड्स का डिसीजन है और एनुअल अकाउंट रजिस्टर करना, ये सब रिकॉर्ड करना, ये सब फेयरली ट्रांसपेरेंट हो चुका है प्रोसेस. और मार्केट का रेगुलेशन सेबी के द्वारा और जहां नेसेसरी कुछ और रेगुलेटर के द्वारा भी ठीक से एकदम स्पष्ट सबको दिखाई दे रही है. एज अ रिजल्ट आज रिटेल इन्वेस्टर, स्मॉल इन्वेस्टर भी स्टॉक मार्केट में रुचि लेकर के उनमें इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए जा रहा. पहले था कि म्यूचुअल फंड के रास्ते में जाते थे, अभी म्यूचुअल फंड के रास्ते में भी जा रहे हैं और सीधा वो जाकर के मार्केट से उनके डीमैट अकाउंट के द्वारा पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं. इसीलिए आज स्टॉक मार्केट में इंटरेस्ट ज्यादा हो रही है, इन्वेस्टमेंट ज्यादा हो रही है, रिटेल इन्वेस्टमेंट ज्यादा हो रही है और ट्रांसपेरेंट तरीके से हो रही है. एज अ रिजल्ट कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन इंडियन स्टॉक मार्केट बढ़ रही है, उसके कारण परफॉर्मेंस भी अच्छा है. शर्मा जी, शर्मा एक मिनट. पवन जी एक मिनट.
Well, that's for many people to say. I would like it to be like that, but I wouldn't want to comment on it at this stage. I can see very clearly signs of revival and good signs of revival. Otherwise, my revenue collection wouldn't be where it is, both the GST and direct taxation. You know, you're in the media, you would have read reports that the half-yearly target has already been achieved in direct tax. And GST's collection on an average per month is somewhere in the region of 1,11,000, 1,12,000. Probably it can be safely said it will be somewhere in the range of 1,15,000 per month. These are not small indicators. These are not some sporadic indicators. They clearly show that the economy is on a sustained path of revival.
मनवीर जी, पवन जी इसके बाद. See, I will have to first of all put a rider to my answer. You're asking me to compare and contrast, and I don't know whether you said it deliberately about Haryana first, and then when you said about Punjab, you said non-BJP. So I am not giving an answer to. No. I'll answer to explain it because I don't want anybody misreading my answer. I'm not doing a compare and contrast. Each state has its own strength. Each state has its own challenges. So I'm not trying to compare one state with another. Every state has its own, strength and challenges. So first of all, Haryana, I must say, is one of those states, and I measure it with certain concrete points. Haryana is one of those states which is absolutely consciously managing its fiscal very well. I'm not saying it because I'm sitting here, I have Haryana ministers here, and like you say, it's BJP state. I'm not saying for that. Honestly, I think, can you hear me without the mic also? So, honestly, I think Haryana consciously is managing its fiscal affairs with a very balanced and, objective way. And why do I say this? Have I really gone into the details of Haryana's full account? No. I'll use one indicator. During Corona, and this is not to say that which state did this and that which state didn't do that, like that. But I'm using that as an indicator to say, every state's borrowing capacities were given widened. We increased the scope of borrowing. Haryana is one state which did not utilize its borrowing additional capacities that we gave. They thought we'll be able to manage, we'll manage, and they managed without borrowing additionally. No harm in borrowing additionally, because if you have activities for which you need fund, you will do it. But and as a curiosity, I even had a quick word with the Honorable Chief Minister. He even said, no, we didn't require to borrow. He had his finance officials also with him. They didn't require. And that is also something which I was aware of even before coming here. So yes, Haryana is managing its fiscal matters very well. One.
पवन जी,
Wait, I have not finished his answer. I have not answered his question. उनका जवाब पूरे नहीं दिया जी. वो खत्म करने के बाद मैं आपके पास आती. वो एक प्रश्न. सेकंड में सेकंड हाफ में पहले बोलती हूँ. बॉर्डर एरियाज के लिए 60-40, 90-10, ये सब, माय हिंदी इज बैड. मैं हिंदी में एक शब्द उपयोग करती हूँ, मगर उसका सही तरीके से आप ले लो.
बहुत अच्छी है जी हिंदी.
किसी का मनमानी से नहीं चलता ये सब. कुछ फॉर्मुलेशंस होते हैं, और वो फॉर्मुलेशंस इसीलिए होते हैं कि जैसे नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स, हिमालयन हिली स्टेट्स, इनके लिए रेशियो थोड़ा अलग होता है, जो कि स्टेट का फेवर में रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि उनका एक्सेस का मामला बहुत कठिन है. इसीलिए उसका 90-10. इसीलिए नहीं है कि पंजाब को पनिश करना, नहीं. पंजाब और बाकी सब स्टेट्स का 60-40 है. और ये केंद्र सरकार मनमानी से नहीं तय किया. It has been a recommendation of the Finance Commission. ठीक है, वो सेकंड आपका हो गया. कुछ बचा है आपका?
पवन जी पूछना है. पवन जी बोलो.
हाँ, नहीं, हाँ, सॉरी, एक मिनट जी, एक मिनट. वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट प्रश्न है. नहीं, don't mix up two. One is the Rural Development Fund, which is not part of the GST. GST का settlement.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं मानक गुप्ता. अगर आपको हमारा ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें, और हां, हमें सब्सक्राइब और फॉलो करना ना भूलें. ताकि आप देश और दुनिया की कोई खबर मिस ना करें। तो जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ और देखते रहिए News 24।